Hello friends, welcome back. In last video we completed fetching data from the Firebase console with the help of this add value event listener method, and we display data with our Locket. In this video we are going to continue creating an adapter class and display with recycler view. So for that I am going to create a class here. Okay, and class name I will set person adapter. Okay, you can also create one package for making the code more better. Okay, adapter package I am creating here, and I will move the person adapter to my adapter package. Next we have the class, and we have to make it inherit the adapter class which is available with recycler view. Inside this adapter class we will pass person adapter dot person view folder, which will be a subclass which I am going to create by pressing alt enter, create class, and it will extend for view holder, which is again we have with the recycler view. Then I will press alt enter, create constructor matching super. One more time, alt enter with person adapter, implement method, and three method will be overridden. So I hope you guys are aware about the recycler view concept. If you are not, then I will suggest you to watch my video, right, with recycler view, because it is very much important to display this bunch of data in any Android application. Okay, so our skeleton ready with person adapter. Next I want to pass the data to my adapter from my activity. So here I am going to create inside on data change for loop is completed, and our list is ready. So next I am going to create person adapter equal to new person adapter, and I will pass the list with person adapter constructor. So we do not have any constructor which can receive the list, but I will create it by pressing alt enter, create constructor. So you can see inside my adapter class my constructor is ready, and next I will make it available with the private field as well. So again alt enter, create field. So private field is ready, and I will store the data with the constructor in private field. So our array list available inside the adapter class. Okay, next we can return the size of the array list inside get item count. So list dot size method will return the size of number of persons we have. Then after inside on create view holder, okay, we want to manage our layout for each row person I am going to display. So for that I am going to create one layout here. So right click on the layout file and simply click on layout resource file. The name of the file I will type here person row item, and with this person row item we are going to display our person data layout. Okay, so let me have linear layout, yes, and orientation vertical. Okay, you can also make your linear layout with card layout, so it looks much better as compared to linear layout. Inside this card layout we can create linear layout, match parent ref content, and id will be, no, id is not required, so just ignore it. Okay, inside the linear layout we will have the text view, match parent ref content, and of course we are going to have the data binding here. Okay, so data binding concept we can have our card view. So convert to data binding layout. So guys, you can see data binding syntax is ready. Again, the same thing I will repeat. Like if you are not aware about data binding, make sure you complete data binding concept first from my previous video. So variable name I will have person, and the type I will type here person class that we have with our application. Okay, so model package and person class we have ready, and it will make our coding easier, right? I do not need to manually set data with our text view from Java file. So you can see we have the syntax person dot first name. Okay, and then I will have this space here, and then after person dot last. So person dot first name last name both I have display with our text view. Next I will have one more text view to display person dot email, and one more text view to display person dot mobile. Okay, so we display three text view with our row item, and orientation we will set vertical. So that is enough as of now. Okay, card view, you can set card corner radius here 10 dp, and card background color we can set as 0 F. Okay, so that is okay, and use compact padding true also we can use. So that is okay with person row item. And next, inside our adapter we will have the data binding related code. Okay, so we are going to create person row item binding instance. Okay, and person row item binding dot inflate. We can have the inflate method, and inside the inflate we can pass inflator comma container or the parent. Currently we have parent comma false. Okay, so inflator we can create here layout inflator equal to layout inflator dot from parent dot get context. Okay, so this is very common coding we have, and this binding instance I am going to pass with person view holder instance. So you can see I am going to pass the binding instance, but here in person view holder we have the constructor with view parameter, so no problem, we can make it change to receive the binding instance here. So I just change the argument, but here we need to pass the view only to the superclass. So binding dot get root you can type, and it will return the view which we are passing to the superclass. So that is how you can make it changes. And view holder instance we have ready with on create view holder, so we can return view holder here. So on create view holder is done. Next, inside person view holder we can create person view person row item binding instance, and we will make it ready for the constructor. This is something like this. Finally we will have the on bind view holder. So inside on bind view holder you can see we have the position, and this position I am going to pass with our list. So it will return the hash map because currently we have list of hash map. So something like this we can write list dot get position. It will return the hash map, and we need to add the key and person object from this hash map. For that you can type like hash map dot key set dot iterator dot next. Okay, so I am writing all the chaining methods here because inside our hash map we do not have any kind of list of key value, but it will have only one key value pair, so we do not require any kind of loop here. Okay, so I will have the key here. You can see key I will have, and that key will help you to add the date value as well. So hashmap dot get method I will pass key, and it will return the person object, and this person object I will pass to my binding instance. So we have holder object here, so holder dot binding, that is the object we have here inside holder, and dot set person because we have data binding ready with our layout file person. Okay, so I will pass the person object to my layout. Okay, so that is enough for the adapter coding. And inside our activity we have adapter object, and that object we can set with recycler view. So this we have done the coding. Let's run and check the output. So guys, you can see our application runs successfully, but it is not displaying properly our data in recycler view. Reason is inside our row item we need here height as a wrap content. Okay, so inside our row item we need to make the height wrap content. With this, let me run and check the output again. So guys, here is the output. You can see our first name and last name display with first text view, then email ID, then mobile number. You can also check by inserting one more person, right? So here I'm going to type Michael Jackson gmail.com and mobile number 123 and submit it. Okay, so here you can see we have the toast data saved successfully, and if I click back button, and that data is available. So that is a real-time database. Okay, so I hope you understand the adapter related coding. We are fetching data and display with our recycler view. Okay, and there is no problem at all. So with this we are ending up this video. In next video I will show you, by clicking any of the item inside recycler view, we can continue edit and delete operation whatever you want. Okay, so guys, don't forget to watch my next video, and also like, subscribe and comment this video. We will continue the code in next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.